How's my hair look? Is it amazing? Shallots. They're like onions, only smaller. Little shallots, fucking little shallots, do. Alright, so what we're doing with this is we're making pasta dough. And here we have 300 grams of flour, live, sifted wheat, Miller and Baker flour. This is adding delicious flavor and it's alive, as well as some Tipo 00 flour to add some gluten. This is gonna go in here. In the glass we have 3 whole eggs and 3 egg yolks. For every 100 grams of flour there are, and just 3 of salt, okay? That's all you do, just tiny little pinches. I'm gonna get in here now. And then we're just gonna knead it, and that's it. That is pasta dough. But as with all things so simple, there's just some key little bits that you can stuff up. Every egg is different, every bag of flour is different. So even if you weigh things accurately and you're like, my dough's a little wet or dry, Chris Howard sucks. No, just add a little bit more flour, add a little bit of just a little splash of water, or maybe even, a whole egg white. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay, it's all good. It will take a lot more flour than you think. So this will go on the bench in a little bit, but I just want to see if we can absorb as much as possible first. It's still going to take more. We're going to work that in there. I'm just going to put a splash. Would you say soupçon? How's that? Yeah, is that like a small amount?
Yeah.
About that much? Literally though, I'm being serious. Just like your hand is wet and you've put a splash of that can be enough. If you put this bowl under the tap, mamma mia, you know? I can edit all this out, yeah. The way that gluten takes the liquid, right? So in this case, the eggs, is through kneading, which is what we're doing here. So literally pushing the liquid into the gluten. And the other way is through time, okay? So that's through resting. So that's all that we need to worry about. It's just kneading this thing. I might just get a little bit splash more water and just wet hands, you know, and that's as much as we're adding. Get all your bits. This is a clean experience.
How long do we need for?
We need until this is shiny, until it bounces back, okay? So potentially, probably about 10 minutes, that's not a joke. We've been working with this now for probably 10 minutes. If this is just ever so slightly, see how it's still giving me little cracks and things in there as I start to stretch it out? Just wet your hand. It's all we need to do to get that little bit of extra moisture in there. So in that 10 minutes time, I probably wet my hands maybe 2-3 times in total. And just that amount of extra water is making all the difference for our kneading. If you look at our dough now, it's getting shiny, it's springing back. So I'll try to put my thumb there and pull it over and then push through. So you really stretch and then you can turn it and roll it back over. And this is really what we want to be doing, to be really kneading the dough out, you know? And then turn, pull it back over. Stretch and push it out. And then turn. So this is what we're doing again and again and again. And we're just going to get it to a point where it's looking really, I mean, this is beautiful. So if this was pure Tipo 00 flour, like really high gluten flour, that pushback would be really, really deliberate. Using this flour, it's lower gluten without doubt, but the flavor and the fact that it's live flour is just it's irreplaceable. So go with this. And now we're just going to let this rest. And this is some absolutely beautiful looking pasta dough. And that's how you make it. If you like making pasta, we have a whole episode devoted to pan-fried gnocchi as well. We have a prawn pasta episode where we roll out some lovely Laugenmar butter and prawn. Check us out. Is that good? Are you done? Shallots. They're like onions, only smaller.